Yo, what's good, VGC Nation? It's your boy Flo, and we're back here today. We're in a new draft league. This is week one, and we're representing the Gholden State Caprisuns. This week, we had a lot of crazy prep going on. I kind of prepped. For the first week, we had like additional time to do prepping because we had 2 weeks to do this. Though I'm doing this a little late, y'all won't know this, but I'm doing this a little late as far as like the battle itself. But we're gonna break down the team preview, then we're gonna rock right into the battle, show y'all what they have, who we're facing, and why I'm bringing, and why I brought what I brought. Okay, so this week for week one, we will be facing South Carolina Slither Wings, and yes, they are nice with it. Their team is really nasty. Let me show y'all the shit that they got going on. All right, so first up for the South Carolina Slither Wings, they have Gouging Fire. Now, Gouging Fire is a fucking monster on its own. Like it's a threatening. It's Dragon Fire type. It has crazy capabilities as far as like items, sets. Some sets like the best way I could explain it is like some sets could be able to counter things like Dondozo, and then other sets are just straight up like Dragonite. It's just full off offensive 1D dance, and you're trying to nuke shit. It can run booster energy, heavy duty boots. It can be booster attack or booster speed, and that's gonna be like very important depending on what item they run. It can also run leftovers because it is a bulky motherfucker. It's bulky as shit. I think its bulk is like somewhat comparable to Alamomola or something like that. And just because it gets more in its own, it makes it even more incriminating. And then Dragon Dance on top of that with its crazy attack stat. So yeah, I think its bulk is somewhere near Alamomola's if I was if I'm correct. I don't know. But yes, Gouging Fire, huge threat. We're gonna try our best to get around this. And yeah, up next they have Enamorous. Now, Enamorous is one of their Terra captains, which is terrifying. It has Terrifying, Stellar Terra, and Terra Ground. In mocks, Enamorous was a huge problem for me. Hopefully they don't run Scarf. Well, I'm expecting Scarf. Hopefully they don't run no sub leftovers Calm Mind, because that's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible for me. If they do, hey, good shit, great prep. I'm not ready to handle that as far as what I got going on. And yeah, the Enamorous, it can be offensive, defensive, but this is a glass cannon. It's just the issue is it's just so fast, and it's just hit so hard that my walls kind of can't handle it. And hopefully we can get around it. I think this was a great pick on their part. Gouging Fire with Enam, it's just too strong. It could be mixed attackers. Yeah, they're very dominant. But up next they have the Samurai Hazurian. Now, Hazurian Samurai, I don't really think it fits on their team. It might just be me. It might just be my thought process behind his draft team and how it looks, but I don't think it fits. Though it is kind of nice, being able to get the ceaseless edge, and also in drafts you're preventing other people from getting Samurai. So I mean that might have been their play to just prevent other people from taking Samurai, which is huge. Especially if it is, since it's on his side. I mean, of course, Gouging Fire isn't terrified of Samurai coming in and setting up spikes to cripple it. So yeah, just thought processes like that. That's how I think. I'm sorry, that's how I think. But yeah, Samurai H. Hopefully he doesn't run Scarf. Scarf would be dominating. Like, Scarf is a problem for me. Hopefully he doesn't run Scarf. Maybe he'll run like Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, that also might be a problem. I'm not too worried about Samurai. It's just him getting up spikes can be a problem because I don't have that dependable hazard removal, as y'all will see later on when I explain to y'all on the breakdown. But yeah, hopefully Samurai doesn't like come in and be like the biggest threat. It could just be Sash, which is also kind of scary. It being Sash with like Razor. Oh man, let me stop. But yeah, they got Samurai Hazurian, and up next they got Okay, so up next they have Sandy Shocks. Now, Sandy Shocks is probably the most threatening thing on their team for my team. Sandy Shocks is a ground electric type. It can have booster energy because of its ability Prometheus pro photosynthesis. I don't know the name of it. It's whatever a great tusk has. But yes, it gets booster energy and it can activate the speed boost, which is, outspeeds a lot of the muns on my team. And then it also can do special attack, I believe. If you EV it right. It also gets stealth rocks, which is very annoying. Very, very annoying for me. And it also can potentially run like flash cannon, volt switch, earth power, what else? Power gem, which is just all the moves you need in order to counter me, pretty much. So yeah, this is the biggest threat. I'm really just prepping to stop this and to prevent it from doing crazy shit to my team. Hopefully, we can get rid of it early. But yeah, anyways, up next we have. All right, so up next they have Dusknor. Now, in mocks, Dusknor wasn't a problem until he got a little bulk added to him. Now, if they run the bulky Dusknor, I might be fucked. Just by how bulky this bitch really is. I didn't realize how bulky Dusknor was. I always thought it was just Dusclops that was bulky, but no, Dusknor is fat. He's a fat bastard, and he hits really hard, really, really hard. And that's the downside to him, is that he hits so hard and so bulky that a lot of my muds cannot just one shot him without him just ruining my day, like crippling my entire team, and then potentially having things like Shadow Sneak to outspeed with priority and just demolish me and just ruin my plans. So yeah, I have to be careful. I have to prep. I prep really carefully, and I have to be very careful how I go about taking on Dusknor, and depending on what set he is, because he might be sub focus punch, shadow sneak. Who knows? He might even be Willow Hex. It just depends. But yeah, I will have to be really careful about this if it comes. I'm really expecting it to come, and honestly, all five of the months that I've put on the list so far are the ones I mainly expect to come. And yeah, up next we have another Terra captain of theirs, and it's Shaman. Now Shaman is running the Terra Fire, Terra Ground, and Terra Fairy. Shaman is also another one of those months that's extremely threatening if it rocks a certain set. Well, that's probably every month for me. If it rocks a certain set, it might just 6-0 me. Hopefully they don't know the set that I'm thinking of. I'm not even gonna name the set that I'm talking about. Just know that if they run Terra Fire, I might run into a huge problem. Terra Fire and Terra Ground is kind of a problem, but Terra Fire is really threatening for me. The only thing I would have to stop it is Dundozo, just for either or. The Terra Ground and Terra Fire, all I would have was Dundozo, but Terra Fire is a little more threatening because of certain months that I have that just can't dominate against fire types. And yeah, so Shaman, the reason why Shaman's so threatening to things like Dundozo or just other months is because of its move pool and also its ability. Uh, Pretty sure, what's it called? Seed Flare. Seed Flare also has like a chance. I think it's like 30% to like drop your special defense by 2, and Unaware does not help you in that case. Seed Flare is extremely threatening to the entire team, and then Terrifier actually keeps it alive longer because this thing is also fat. He has a very bulky team. His like lightest mon, his most glass cannon mon is Enamorous. Like that's it. Enamorous. Everything else is just fat, strong, and can hit hard. Like, man, this is gonna be tough. But yeah, that's Shaman. Up next we have up next we have Scizor. Scizor is kind of like a 40-60 situation where I think like he has like a 40% chance of bringing it and a 60% chance of just leaving it at home. Because I have like one of the best counters to Scizor in the meta of Gen 9. And yeah, Scizor just, he wouldn't appreciate it, though he might run something like Protective Pass to save his life, keep him from getting burned, and or he might run some crazy unique set to help him out. Who knows? I never. This is my first time in this, so I'm not really sure how they battle, how they go about things. I'm just in here kind of winging it. That's funny because Slither. But yeah, yeah, I'm kind of winging it. Scizor, he looks cool for the team. Bullet Punch does bring another priority mon. He has like 3 priority mons, and he does bring another offensive bulk to it, like offensively bulky. Um, and yeah, Scizor. I think he also gets defogged this gen, right? I'm pretty sure Scizor gets defogged. He doesn't have the best hazard removers, and I would say he doesn't have the best ones possible. But Scizor might just be that role, that support role, running defog or something like that. I don't see him being banded because that would just be a terrible play. I don't. I think that would be terrible for him to run bandit Scizor. I think something like protect the pass, if he does bring it, is what he'll have. So yeah. Next up all right. So next up they have Hitmontop. Now when I just talked about having like the lack of removers, this is what I mean, because the only removers he has is potentially defog Scizor, and then this is the only other option of hazard remover he has. Hitmontop with rapid spin. Now Hitmontop isn't the best has removal mon in the game, but it is something. I give him that. It is something. He can run things. I think he gets knockoff, but I'm pretty sure can run things like Sucker Punch, EQ, Triple Axle, Bullet Punch, Mog Punch. He has a lot of priority on his team. I will give him that. His team is stacked with priority and just offense. This is another one of those offensive, physically bulky mons. Well, not physically bulky, but he is somewhat physically bulky. He also carries Intimidate, right? I'm pretty sure he carries Intimidate. But yeah, this thing, it wasn't that big of an issue. I think my biggest concern was always scouting out for things like Sucker Punch and Bullet Punch, and just trying to make sure that it doesn't have anything to just surprise me on that end. Earthquake, it, it wasn't that threatening, to be honest with you. It wasn't that threatening. But next up we have, all right, so next up we have Grafai. Now Grafai is kind of like the opposite of Scizor. It's like a 60-40. I think there's a 60% chance that they bring Grafai because they kind of have to. Um, they kind of have to bring Grafai because they need something to resist Ghost. Now, Samurai is dope. That's why I expect them to run something like AV. Samurai is dope, but it doesn't help them in the scenario or the situation they'll be in if they don't bring Grafai. Grafai provides that Ghost immunity, which helps them out a lot. It also carries Prankster, which is another priority ability, priority in general that they have, which is insane. It also can run Unburn or Unburden, where if it loses its held item, it doubles in speed while it's in. And that can also be a problem. They might set up sword stance. It can also be mixed attackers. It can run nasty plot. Both stats are really good offensively. And yeah, it's pretty fast mon. I think it's like base 110. I'm pretty sure it's like 350 max speed, if I recall correctly. So yeah. Grafai, it also carries knockoff and poison touch. Man, terrifying one. But anyways, next up we have, all right, so next up we have Lycanroc. And if y'all haven't called the thing, this is another strong money. This time it's a glass cannon though, but guess what? It has priority. It has one of the best priority moves in the game, which is a Cell Rocket, especially for this mon specifically. I'm pretty sure this one carries like Tough Claws or something, and maybe Sun Rush or something like that. If I recall correctly, I might be wrong because midday I think they all three have different abilities, like Lycanroc, Dusk, Dawn, and Midday. This is midday form, so I can't remember exactly what was the difference between the abilities. But yeah, this thing can be terrifying if it comes banded. If it comes banded, I might get 6-0 by it. I might just get my ass wrecked because getting hit by a boosted Stone Edge, nobody appreciates that. And then the priority Excel Rock, I wouldn't have a real answer to it. So hopefully they don't run bandit on this. Maybe Life Orb Sword Stance Dundozo might be able to eat those a little better. Uh, so yeah. And last but not least, they have all right. So last up, they have Chimeco. Now, I respect Chimeco. I'm not letting this. I'm not letting it slouch by. I'm not going to disrespect it. Chimeco's a threat. It's running. It's another Terra Captain, and it's running Terra Electric, which is, oh my goodness, terrifying. Terra Fighting and Terra Fairy. I'm really expecting this to come with Terra Electric because it's just such a threat. If you start calm minding up, it can 6-0 you and snowball easily, like very easily. It gets recovery, it gets calm minded, it gets a lot of shit like psychic noise. It, it's a sweeper. It's a terrifying sweeper. I forgot where it is on the in Pokemon Showdown. I think it's like in you or are you or somewhere in there. And I was just like, bro, people use it in UU to sweep, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. This thing is underrated, and I appreciate them even getting it. Because with levitate, anyone with levitate, it's like Latios, Chimeco included. It's just a huge problem in the meta of Pokemon right now, especially with Terra. So yeah, that's the South Carolina Slitherwings team. And next up, we're gonna get the breakdown of ours. All right, so first up for the Golden State Caprisuns, we have Dundozo. Y'all know how I feel about Dundozo. I was just talking about him. I hope y'all didn't expect it to not be Dundozo on it this week. Like, come on now. Of course, he's running unaware. This time, his nature will be careful. His EV spread will be 252 HP, 4 in attack, and 252 in special defense. Why? Because we have to assess the threat. And the biggest threat to the Nuzzle is special attackers like Grafai running Nasty Plot, and also like Enamorous with Stellar Terror Blast. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. And the calm mindset. The sub calm mindset is also terrifying. The whole nine, including Terror Fire Shaman. Oh man. We're running that. What we're running is Earthquake Avalanche. Earthquake is clearly just to hit everything that's not on the ground, and Avalanche is to hit everything that's I mean, Earthquake is to hit everything that is on the ground, and Avalanche is to hit everything that's not on the ground. Okay, so it's I'm pretty sure that's just like what's it called, bolt beam, a bolt beam combination. It just has no answer for this kind of coverage. It covers everything. Earthquake and Avalanche covers everything. Earthquake being able to hit things like steel types, fire types, just anything, and then Avalanche is able to do the super effect of hitting anything that's not able to get hit by Earthquake, like flying types, like Enamorous, for example, or grass types like Shaman. So yeah, we're running Curse and Protect because we kind of want to try to snowball, especially if we run into gouging. We want to be able to be gouging just somehow, some way. Hopefully, he doesn't will us down with a specific set like Dragon Tail set. That would be scary. A Dragon Tail set. Oh man. A Dragon Tail set gouging fire would actually be terrifying. Hopefully, we don't run into that. Yeah. Um, our item is going to be leftovers, and the Terra type that we're running, because Dundozo is a Terra captain, will be Terra Fairy. All right. So next up we have. All right. So next up we have Escadrille. Escadrille is going to be our remover for this week. This is what I meant by if they set up hazards a lot, hazard stack with me, I might run into a huge problem, and that's going to be annoying because Escadrille is running, of course, mold break ability, jolly nature, 252 attack, 4 special defense, 252 speed. He's running earthquake, rapid spin, iron head, and still frogs. And the item is going to be the balloon, air balloon. The balloon is just so if he runs something like Scarf Sandy Shocks, I can actually wall him Sandy Shocks with it, as long as he doesn't click something like Power Gem or Flash Cannon. Oh, that would be terrible if he clicked Flash Cannon on my drill and he's not scarred. Oh, that would be awful. But hopefully I can get drill in on Sandy Shocks like while maintaining my balloon, and that's like the perfect scenario I'm looking for. It lets me determine whether I want to spin, I want to go for rocks, or I want to just EQ and try to get a threat out. Um, the only thing that could potentially stop Drill is if he gets his balloon removed. If that, then everything becomes a problem. As long as he has this balloon, I can still be able to rapid spin potentially against other things, uh, like Shaman, uh, Enamorous. Also, Enamorous, it can't run Earth Power like it wants to, because I'm running balloons. So I just thought that was very, very beneficial for me because of the ground weakness that I have for my team. And yeah, up next we have. All right, so up next we have Moltres. Moltres is running the flame body of nature, of course. Bold. It's running 248 HP, 200 defense, and 60 speed. Um, I really just brought Moltres just in case they bring Scizor. I also brought Moltres just in case they run some shit like the gouging fire. I'm running the moves Roost, Hurricane, Roar, and U-turn. I'm running this because I want to be able to get gouging fire out if it's attack boost and it's hitting too hard or fucking me up. I want to be able to roar it out so and reset it. That way Dundozo doesn't have all the pressure on him to like completely wall the the gouging fire. Hurricane is just to hit it as hard as I can. I didn't want to run flamethrower because it felt pointless to run flamethrower, especially because the only thing that I would be focused on using flamethrower on is Scizor, and I'm just like Scizor doesn't even have recovery this gen like Roost. It only has rest, so it's like Hurricane could get the job done. Now that is if I hit Hurricanes because in prep your boy missed like 7 of them, and I swear, Moltres felt so ass. It felt buns. I almost put it to the side. I ain't gonna hold you, but you know what? We're gonna rock out with our cocks out, and Moltres is gonna do that thing. Moltres is gonna do that thing. Well trained, right? And yeah, it's also running heavy duty boots, of course, like all Moltres do. If just in case I didn't mention that. But anyways, up next we have. All right, so up next we have Whimsicott. Whimsicott I kind of been liking. I'm not gonna hold you. In the mocks, Whimsicott felt so good. It felt so good. But anyways, it's running the prankster ability, bold nature. That means physically defensive. It's going 252 in HP, 144 in defense, and 112 in speed. I'm pretty sure the speed is just to make sure I outspeed Samurai. So when I click U-turn, I can scout to see if it's Scarf or not. That would let me gain a lot of information that I need. And yeah, I really want to know that and secure the info. But anyways, I honestly could do the same for Shaman. Go drop my speed down so I can outspeed Shaman to just scout what kind of set Shaman is, or if it's like bold, bulky, or is it just pure offensive? I probably should do that. But anyways, we're running Encore, Moonblast, Stun Spore, and U-turn. We're running Stun Spore because I want to be able to, if I get into a crunch situation with Enamorous, I want to be able to Stun Spore it because if I Stun Spore it, I outspeed it with my other nukes. My other nukes are going to be able to hit it and probably just demolish it, and then I potentially have a chance to start sweeping from there. It's also running the item Rocky Helmet for those ceaseless edges because, I mean, we want to punish. We want to punish Last Samurai as much as we can so them hazards don't have longevity so they can't constantly keep getting set up. And yeah, that's what we're looking to do. Anyways, next up we have. Okay, so next up we have Sneasler. Speaking of our cannons, Sneasler is running the Poison Touch with Jolly Nature, 252 in attack, 76 in defense, 4 in special defense, and 176 in speed. It's running Switcheroo, Close Combat, Dire Claw, and U-turn. Scizor, like I said, he's a cannon. His job is to come in, smack somebody with U-turn, Dire Claw, or Close Combat, and get up out. That's his job. His job is to outspeed threats. Gouging Fire, he outspeeds at a +1. Even if Gouging Fire is at a +1, hopefully we can hit him with a Dire Claw and get some beautiful hacks with Dire Claw. I'm hoping we get sleep, but you know, we'll see how our luck goes in this match. And yeah, Cannon, man, he reminds me of Luffy. I'm not gonna hold you. He reminds me a lot of Luffy. Maybe I'm stretch. Let me look at me saying stretching like, bro. Anyways, up next we have. Okay, so last but not least, we have our boy, the GOAT of this draft, Spectre. Okay, Spectre is running the Grimnaw. I don't know how to pronounce this shit. Grimnaw ability, which is a busted ass ability. No wonder why it was Uber's. We're running Modest Nature because nothing outspeeds Spectre naturally, so we're gonna run Modest. The EV spread is 16 in defense to just be able to eat maybe a sucker punch, maybe a bullet punch, maybe it's just some bullshit thrown our way, maybe an aqua jet. And 252 in special attack, 240 in speed. And then we're running Terra Blast, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Mudshot. In the item we're running on it is specs, choice specs. So in the Terra type, we're running Terra Fighting for that Terra Blast. So we can hit things like Samurai and just get rid of it early on. And potentially Graphite as well. That's why I have Terra Blast and also the option Mudshot, because I'm running those moves the way I'm running it is because I don't want to potentially Terra this, commit to Terraing this, and then need to Terra Dozo later on. Because if that situation happens, I might be screwed. So hopefully we don't run into that spot where I'm just like forced to Terra this, and I can just safely switch out into like something like Dozo and be able to Terra him. And then Dozo with Terra Fairy can actually one-on-one gouging a lot better, because gouging has to run something like Roar instead of Dragon Tail to get rid of Thundozo setting up in his face. But yeah, we're running that. This is our team for this week 1, and I will see y'all in the match. What's good, VGC Nation? It's your boy Flo, and we're here with our first Wi-Fi battle draft league. Today we're versing, I think his name's Bigfoot. Man, it took a hot minute to get this shit going. Thanks to my boy Umbra, we finally got a fucking match going. I believe the conversation's supposed to start soon right now. Just gonna wait on him, or am I supposed to click this? I don't really know how this goes. This is my first Wi-Fi battle in general on Scarlet and Violet. I usually just grind Showdown. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so he brought Enamorous, of course. He did bring Shaman, which is scary. I guess he brought a Cell Rock, who was probably his Stealth Rocker, I'm assuming. Maybe an Endeavor set. That's pretty scary. Yeah, that's pretty scary. He didn't bring Sandy Shocks. Wait, I hope it kept my order, or does it just send something out random? Oh man, I'm about to start off terribly already, man. Oh shit. Tongues. It leaves off with Scizor. To be real with you, I want to CC early on. He has Excel Rock in the back. Let me see. Scizor, maybe Bandit. Maybe. I don't think he'll bring Bandit. I should do about 12 to 14%. I think I'm gonna just U-turn on the Moltres, right? DC does 63 to 74. He's bulky. Yeah, that looked about 12%. He has some kind of HP value.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I don't know the rest of my team! Yo! Yo, Wi-Fi battle sucks, bro. What the fuck? I don't have the rest of my team. This shit right here is crazy to me. This is crazy. They could at least. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't know I had to put them all in order. I thought I just had to mark on the lead. That shit's tough. Yeah, I'm about to get cooked, bro. I'm actually about to get cooked right now. Pokemon, I think I kind of got to go back out in the U, which is, yeah, it's unfortunate because I only have 4 months right now. Yo, I'm kind of speechless. I'm so speechless, bro. Yeah. Is he Leech Seed protects her? I'm so upset with myself because he might not have protect, but I don't know what I was doing. Wait, let me go. This shit is so tough, bro. Even my Whimsicott, my baby, is not here. Blast. I think I just Shadow Ball here. I'm kind of cooked, bro. The mons that I had, the 2 most important mons for Scizor and fucking Shaman and fucking yeah, that bullet punch hurt. That hurt bad. Like I don't even have nothing to stop Enamorous now. At least it's not a 6-0, I guess. Bro. All this waiting and bro, like 2 weeks just waiting and prepping just for me to fuck up when we get in the battle. Shit's crazy. Yeah, the one month I had to eat this shit, it's not here. Stellar Terra. Yeah, I'm about to get nuked. I'm about to get nuked by Terra Blast. Yeah. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. Bro. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. Uh, um, I don't know what set this is, but drill just dies here. I can just click Iron Head. And yeah, drill dies here. Now that his, I will say now that his what you call it gone, I think Dire Claw goes crazy here. Hold on, Sneasler against Enamorous, potentially Scarf. Yeah, Dire Claw just nukes him. Like, yeah. Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's see if we can get some luck on our side with the shit we got going on. Bro, I can't wait until Umbra sees this. The fact that, so like, I finally found a what's it called, a capture card to actually use for my Switch. So I was gonna try to surprise Umbra with this hoe, but now it's not going to even be that funny. He brought this in. Can I get a para? No para. I really want to keep you healthy because you can actually change this game at the end. I don't know what set this is. I'm gonna go Dozo. I wonder if he's just knockoff. Yeah, he's just knockoff. So Dozo's on a time limit. I want to click. I want to click Avalanche, but I also want to click. I'm gonna click Avalanche because any chip is good chip on this. Any chip is good chip on this. So. Grace. Shaman. I did hit it with the Avalanche. Who else? Fourth. So I got 3 months left. Dozo is one of the 3. I think I have to make the play the Sneasler, bro. Like, what does Sneasler do to Shaman? Shaman, 90 to 76. I won't even be doing enough. I think I gotta go out in the Spectre and just click Shadow Ball, right? $80, 68 to 80, depending on bulk and shit. Oh. Yo, this time mission is what the fuck? Oh. I hope he just clicked Seed Flare. Just click Seed Flare, bro. Don't have Earth Power. Parablast. Okay. Parablast. Cool. At least you're in range. I could just U-turn here. Kinda, the close combat looking kind of nice too with this range. Sneasler close combat 57 to 66. Dire Claw is always better because complete seed. My sneezer's getting too low. My whole team's getting too low at this point. I really want to make a switch out into... I have to make the switch, right? I just hate this because I only got 4. Yeah, we getting cooked over here. Hold on. Spectre, Shadow Ball, Psychic does about 60. Psychic does about 60. I'm gonna click it. Hopefully we get Grafai. Oh no. Oh wait, that is Grafai. Oh shit. He ate that! He ate it! I think I lose regardless if... I think regardless I lose, right? It's just terrible because the fact that he ate that is crazy. I think I gotta attack. I think I got to because this is just gonna die anyways. So what's his name coming in? But I can save my boy for later. Even though he's about to get hit with a ceaseless edge. Razor. See, that's what's annoying. That's what's annoying. Because I'm literally stuck just sitting here. I think I have to click this. I think I have to click Psychic, bro, and just let him. Hopefully, he doesn't have setup. I think he just clicked his Ceaseless Edge here. Okay, cool. Spikes. This shit. This shit screaming my defeat. Do I kill with a U-turn? Dark U-turn on Samurai. I don't kill with a U-turn. Dark Claw does. He has 4 months left. I forgot what Sucker Punch. I lose. Damn. I lose to the damn Acel Rock. Yeah, this is so because if I have my fucking What? I kid you not. Like 2 weeks just to fuck it up. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Does this count as a 6? I mean, would it count as a 6-0 though? Or like, does this count as like a 0-6 or whatever? Yeah. It's crazy because like I could have won this. I really feel like I could have won this. I don't think I did wrong. I don't think I did anything wrong. It's just, well, obviously I did wrong because look at me. I got 4 months in a 6 versus 6. Yo, that's my dozo. Doing big boy damage and eating hits. I'm so upset about this. I'm so upset. Week 1 failure. Week 2 is about to be another failure because his dude's team is fucking sweaty as shit. Gosh. Man, I can't wait to edit this. If I had my girl editing it, it would be funny as hell. Which the meme she would put on this bitch. But oh shit. GG's. I will do better. I'm sorry, y'all. Next time, I will definitely click all 6 Pokemon and not fuck up. Hopefully, we actually win that when we have 6 Pokemon. But yeah, I'm gonna get about GG's to my opponent, man.